Divock Origi comes on in the derby, and Divock Origi, you go make history. Pickford with his dino arms couldn't touch the bar. The man I like to call Ungog has even got his own grog. Cheers, Divock Origi comes on in the derby. Divock Origi, you've just made history. Cheers, Reds all around the world. I've been on the bitter all night. The Divock Origi bitter. How are we? Cheers to Cop for that. Cheers to all the Reds around the world. I'm telling you what, this bitter is boss. Have some of that. Absolutely amazing. How amazing was that? I'm telling you what, I have not cheered a derby goal for 20 years. I haven't. Welcome everybody. I'm Dots. Welcome to another boss Christmas edition of Coffer. It is going to be an amazing Coffer. First of all, in the game previously, the mighty Arsenal smashed the disgusting, horrible Spurs. Everyone knows I don't like Spurs more than any team, more than United, more than Everton. Spurs are the team I want to lose. So the fact that those horrible bunch of buttes got what they deserved and got smashed by the Aubameyang Express. Unbelievable. What a derby game that was. It was set up nicely then for the Merseyside Derby. So let's take this crap off now. Ta-da, Arsenal. Anyway, moving on to the Merseyside Derby. No Henderson, midfield, boom, Fabinho's in. Back four, we get rid of Lovren. Everyone else is playing. Midfield, as he changed it. He doesn't bring Milner in as captain, which was a bit of a shock. He went with a more attacking midfield in relation to Shaqiri. So he plays Mane, Salah, and Bobby Firmino. Oh dear. But let's not dwell on Bobby Firmino. Let's have another sip of this bitter. Oh, it's fabulous. This is the best bitter. Oh, look at you. Please say that. Look at that. Please be offside. Please be a foul on our keeper. That was amazing. What an end to a game. What an end to a game. I swear to God. I used to live in New Jersey. Now I live in Texas. My house flew. The roof came off it. I was in this room watching it, and the whole house exploded. I'm surprised people didn't call the police. I have not screamed. My voice is wrecked. My voice is absolutely wrecked from screaming. I've not had a release like that forever. That was insane. Football does the strangest things to people. And it wasn't one of them games where I was biting my nails. I thought it was a very well played game. Massive respect goes to Everton. It really does. That's the best Everton side I think I've seen in the last 20 years. Everton came to play. I mean, it was a very open game right from the start. Liverpool's attack with adding Shaqiri, having Salah up on his own with Mane and Firmino behind him with Shaqiri. It just gave us more of an option. And to be fair, we could have scored 2, maybe 3 goals. But on the flip side to that, with the midfield being so open, I felt like Everton came into their own. Everton's midfield was impressive. I'm not going to lie. I don't watch Everton. There's 2 teams I don't watch ever really, and it's Everton and Manchester United. So I don't really know what's going on in their squad, especially Everton. I've not seen them this season, and for the amount of money that they spent a season ago when they were bringing in the likes of Keane, the likes of Pickford, and they were all mouthing off and how great they were going to be, and it was their time. Fair play. They brought in the manager now that can basically coach these players. Because I know obviously they had the gravy drinking, fat-headed beaut Sam Allardyce in charge, and it was just let's try and get a draw in every single match. Because let's be honest, that's Allardyce's mentality. If he stays in the league, he's done his job. Doesn't want anything else than that. He doesn't want any more than that. That's all he wants. He wants to stay in the job. This is going to be backwards, but if you can read it backwards, that's sound, isn't it? Unlucky. You nearly ended his career in the derby. And that's what he goes and does to Dino Hands. Unlucky Dino Hands. That's amazing. I can't believe it. It's amazing. You know what I mean? It's one of those games because you look back at the Sadio Mane one that he scored at Goodison Park, and let's be honest, that song is epic. Mane scoring all around us. Coppice playing. having fun. It's the season, love and understanding. Merry Christmas, Everton. And you could just go on and go on and go on. And that was probably one of the best Christmases I've ever had as a Liverpool fan because they set it up. Well, you know what? It's my birthday this Friday, and Liverpool always struggle on my birthday, and I'm turning 40. So it's my 40th birthday. I've been a Liverpool fan since the day I was born. 1978 I was born. Turning 40 on Friday. And the best birthday present / Christmas present in the world is this beautiful can of bitter. And the fact that I am going home to England to see, hopefully, my beloved Liverpool play. Back to the mothership, back to the homeland. And I'm going to be around all my mates. Our Stephen, our Paul, Nibsy, Sut, Armbo. It's going to be class. It's going to be absolutely class to see all my family and friends. But it's just going to be an absolutely fantastic crimbo. It's just set up. It's just set up nicely. So the fact that they won right before my birthday is amazing. The fact that they've won, now I can go home, back to Liverpool, back to Merseyside, back to Morton, and just sit in a pub, have a cheeky pint, and just smile and just say, "We're boss, and you're not." We scored the winner in the derby in the 95th minute. And the friggin' roof went off the building. It was amazing. It was absolutely amazing. It was actually one of the better derbies that I've seen. There was a lot of good football played. But it's just so funny. I harped on about this in the pre-show. I basically said, Everton are trying to get to 70, 0-0. And then they're going to try and keep the ball away from Liverpool. They're going to try and possess it. And it's so funny because it went to script on 70. I felt like they could have just shook hands on 0-0. There was a weird point in the game where Everton just passed the ball around, really just aimlessly passed the ball around in midfield. They probably make 20, 30 passes and broken up different steps of possession because it goes on it feels like it goes on forever, but it goes on for 10 minutes. And I'm thinking, can we get the ball? Can we just get on the ball? Because every time we got it, we just passed the ball poorly away. No more so than Bobby Firmino. Every time he had the ball, he gave it away. But I mean, is that down to him not being able to pass the ball, which I think is, or Everton's set up in relation to the midfield? So I don't really know about that. But Everton's midfield, look, boss, they played really well. Like I said, coming in at half time, it could have been 2-2, 3-3. Alisson, my God, Alisson makes some unbelievable saves. He makes a save from Theo, but he dives at his feet in the first half. It's amazing. Then he makes another amazing save where it should be a goal, headed across the goal line, and he's like Schmeichel, he's up, he's massive, he saves it. It's going in the goal. It's just trickling over the line, and then our big Groch, amazing centre half comes in from nowhere, Joey Gomez, and he just clears it off the goal line as Sessegnon is diving in 2-footed to try and put it over the line. It was crazy. It was a crazy derby, but it wasn't a derby where I was losing my mind because I was pretty calm throughout the whole game. I didn't really do much. I think I was saving it all for that finale. So where's the finale, right? So Everton are trying to be Paris Saint-Germain and go into the cheating dark arts of football where they just waste as much time as possible. They start bringing on gobshite after gobshite after gobshite in relation to defenders. Now here's where he makes a living as a Liverpool manager in Jurgen Klopp. Here's where he gets paid the big bucks, and this is why. Because you know what? He takes off 3 boss players. Takes off Bobby. What a shocker. Takes off Salah. He's been criticised for doing that before, and a lot of people in the ground were going off the Reds. He takes off Shaqiri. He's took off 3 phenomenally brilliant attacking players, and he replaces them with Naby Keita, who can run through the midfield and link up the attack. He brings on Daniel Sturridge, who's always got a wonder goal in him, let's be honest. And he brings on the lad I call Ungog, because I feel like, I've disrespected him by calling him Ungog because Ungog played for Liverpool years ago, ended up going to Bolton, and he was crap. So when we got him Origi, Divock, Origi, look at that history. Divock, Origi, you've just won the derby. So anyway, brings on Ungog, and I always call him Ungog because, let's be honest, he does nothing. But he's got a rich history. He scored in the last 3 derbies, and his career was probably ended when that horrible Everton blue shite friggin' centre half, Luke Amore, hits him in with a horrific tackle when he was really on, you know, the form of his life. He was supposedly going to go on and be this great Liverpool striker. Well, I'll tell you what, he comes on as sub. First thing he does is he sprints down the right side of the field and he gets a ball into the box, and we nearly score from that. Everyone's like, aye, where's he got this pace from? He looks rapid. Everton were gone. Their legs were gone. Their heads were gone. So Liverpool take off 3 attacking players and put on 3 attacking players. Where Everton starts shutting up shop and bringing on defender. And there's the funniest one. They bring on Kurt Zouma. But let's be honest, what a waste of space that guy is. They bring him on the big lump and he put him at centre half. Ball goes down into the corner. Now it's like, what, the 93rd minute? And that, again, it's another Brazil moment with Liverpool. Richarlison, little Brazilian striker. I mean, not little, he's massive, but he's a little dickhead, let's be honest. He gets in a confrontation with Gomez right in the corner, right in front of the Everton fans. And you don't see it from the view of the referee, but from the side view, Richarlison puts his head in and he tries to butt Gomez. It's not seen by no one and no one talks about it, but he butts into him. So Gomez turns around and it's gone, hey, what are you doing, you little blat? Everyone's going off, all the fans are going off. But there's my favourite part of this. Van Dijk comes over to Richarlison and is like, I'm Dutch, hard, I'm massive, get away from him, you. And all of a sudden, Alisson goes, just play! Runs over, the Liverpool goalie runs over, just play! What are you doing, play! And I'm like, that's Boster. So anyway, we play a ball in. And there's where Daniel Sturridge is clever. Ball goes into Daniel Sturridge, 5 yards from the halfway line. He gets hit in the back and he just falls down. Boss. Liverpool get a free kick. So you think Trent's going to take it? Everyone's gone up now. 94.5 minutes gone. The game was 94. Richarlison, the cheap, notable Brazilian blue gobshite, is play acting all over the field. He's on the ground, rolling around, pretending to be air, trying to do his best Neymar the knobhead impression. Anyway, Alisson then runs up again. And here's the key. Alisson plays a short free kick to Trent. All the Everton Blue Nose Buttes are all back defending in front of the cop. He plays a short free kick to him. And then Trent takes a touch and then just pings the ball in. The Everton defender heads it crappily out to the edge of the 18. And then Virgil van Dijk, I don't know what he's thinking, tries to do a volley. Virgil, you're not a forward. Stop doing stupid things. You've been told. Gini Wijnaldum told you the other day, you're not a striker, even though you think you are. He does this shot. My God. It like hits off the side of his ankle. As he's going for a volley. He's going for like a Steven Gerrard-esque, unbelievable goal in front of that cop. Something that makes history forever. He slices it up in the air. And the ball's up in the air for what seems an age. And listen, there's no time left. We're over what we should have got anyway. And the ball's up and everyone's looking up. And the whole cop's looking up. The Kenny Dalglish stand's looking up. The main stand's looking up. The Annie Rose looking up. Everyone's looking up. Proper Lucy in the sky with diamonds. Looking up. And all of a sudden, Dino Hands comes running across his goal like this. I got it, boys. I got it. I won't make the same mistakes Alisson makes in derby games or any type of game. I'm going to use me little Dino arms to make his save. I'm going to tip it over the crossbar. So Dino Pickford jumps up. He pushed it onto the bar. Ball comes back up and goes across. It hits the bar again. And then Divock Origi goes and win the derby. Divock Origi, you go down in history. Get it in! Divock heads it in. The Divock Origi out of that blue shite heads it in. And everyone's looking around and everyone's going, what? You are? He's got to be offside. He must be offside. There's going to be a flag somewhere. Someone's going to piss on this parade. And no, he just runs off. The roof goes off. The roof goes off. My house. Don't even know where it is anymore. Got a big hole in my roof. I screamed, no lie, for about, I don't know, I screamed for 5 minutes. Like I said, I woke up this morning and I'm like, oh, my voice instantly gone. That's the loudest I've ever yelled. And I'm talking about games like Istanbul, right? Champions League final, 3-0 down to AC Milan. I'm talking about Newcastle 3, Liverpool 4. Being in the stadium for both those games. Back-to-back 4-3s. I've been at cup finals where we've won epic games. I have never cheered as loud as that for any game Liverpool have ever played in my entire life. I think there was just so much riding on it. I think the fact that, obviously my birthday's coming up and Liverpool are always crap on my birthday. The fact that I'm going home for Christmas, taking my whole family over to Liverpool, we're going to be doing the state. There's just going to be a buzz about the place. It's going to be. I can't wait to go to Liverpool 1, and I can't wait to walk past that Everton shop. I can't wait to walk through it in town. I'm going to walk in. I'm going to walk in and be like, "You all right? Is everyone all right? Does anyone need a hug?" I'm going to do it, and then I'm going to walk right upstairs to the Liverpool shop, and I'm going to dance. I'm going to do a dance. I'm going to have a little cheer. I'm going to have a laugh. It's going to be amazing. I'm going to shout out my mate Alex Cave. Alex Cave. When is the moment going to be when your two kids turn around to you and go, "Dad, what have you done, lad? What have you done to us? You made us Everton fans." His sons are like 11 and 7, I want to say, or maybe a little bit older. But in that time, Everton have been crap. So you've given them the first Everton jersey. Imagine about all these kids now for the last 20 years. 20 years of pain and misery. How's work going today, Blues, by the way? You having a good laugh? How's work? How's school? To all you young Blues, how's school going? Because all the Reds are going. Hey, and here's another one as well. To the knobhead. To the absolute no. Oh, hold on. Another little drink break. Divag, Origi. To the absolute knobhead that threw the flare on. Hey, threw a blue flare on out the crowd in the last minute before we got the free kick. To celebrate a draw at Anfield. To celebrate a draw. I don't know, again, I don't know where all the blue shites are. Don't know where they are. They've all disappeared off the planet. They're all dredging themselves back into the Mersey because they snuck out. They must have stunk. All those blue shite wearing those crap trainees must have all stunk it into Anfield. Stunk the place out. And then left and dredged and carried themselves back to the Mersey and just fell in like lemons one by one. Just all fell in. Have a boss Christmas, Everton. Have a boss. All the best. My name's Duts. This has been the happiest cop for that in ages. That was Boss. What a great Merseyside Derby. What an insane end. Jordan, thank you very much for having dinosaur arms. Boom, boom, shaka-laka-laka, boom, 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 shaka-laka-laka, boom, 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 shaka-laka-laka, boom, boom, boom. We do the dinosaur. We do the dinosaur. And let's just talk about real quick. Jurgen Klopp running on the pitch. Disrespectful. I can't condone it. But get in, Jurgen, lad. And run on the pitch as well. If I'm on the sidelines, I'm going to run and grab the first player I see. Big Croc Allison. Fantastic. I'm Dutch. This has been Cough for That. Have a fantastic Christmas, Reds. Blues. All the best. Ta-da for now. Ta-da.